We have been fighting a war for almost 3 years. And all was lost in that race. We have surpassed many battles in the crossfire to save one of our sectors called Hometown. As the years went by, we learned of a prophecy. A prophecy said that a warrior would come to save our home. Our prophecy was fulfilled at first. But once we came near to find the Matrix, we had lost our prophet. But then my troops destined to continue the mission for her. In the end, we found it. Government sector. A place that was so treacherous against our enemies. We nearly lost all of our men, including myself. We had found the Matrix in the end, and we had desperately won. Our Matrix is in our grasps, but of what awaits for us next, hope can always call us out.
I've lost Wesker. I've lost. How much can it take for someone like me to fail my own men? Not even myself.
You did not fail, Fallen. You're still alive, aren't you?
Indeed.
You'll be back in shape, Fallen. Do you feel up to moving?
There's no need. I'm done for. Wesker, I have broke. I no longer need this. As my limbs have been destroyed, but my spirit still awaits. This place, it'll endure. Megatron will be a great leader. The right to be a god is coming, Wesker. Your deal, for Umbrella's sake. It is nearing its profit. We will get the Matrix in Hometown, and we will kill them all. Now, my candle terms bid thee. For the one who has the right to be a god, to face his own immortality.
The right to be a god. That right is now mine. arrogant even until the end. For the one who truly is capable of being a god deserves that right. Farewell, Fallen. We have fallen, my young troopers. We have fallen into the grasp of those resistance. We will rise from the ashes of that abyss. And we will give them the Queen's sweep. Revenge is on its way. But what of the fallen? When he recovers, we will prepare ourselves. Megatron. I have some terrible news. What is it? The Fallen is dead. What the... Men, assemble! Well, Megatron, what do we do now? I am now the leading authority of this corporation. Megatron, I think you might want to hear my plan. Stead your bread, soldiers. The Matrix has been taken, right? Yes. Well, if I can get it back. I plan to do so. But the question is, where would it be? They plan to do the exact same thing to us. Oh, no matter. I'll send in a spy to figure that location out. A spy? Ew. Hello, Megatron. You let him out? More like he escaped with Master Chief. And I know the exact person who knows the location of the Matrix. The one person who bonded with it. The one person who had his hands on it when he revived Optimus Prime. And I believe you know who that is. Yes, I do. We have surpassed in hiding the Matrix in a safe haven spot, to where the enemy would not find it if we were to be assaulted. As the days went by, we laid low, just hoping that the enemy would not strike us again. I should have been there for you, man. But you did what you had to do. And I'm sorry that I wasn't there to save you. No. Well, at least we got the Matrix. And you didn't die in vain. That's gonna say at least as much. I'll miss you, dude. I do. And I'd do anything to get you back. There isn't. But one thing's sure. We're gonna win this war. Even with a little bit of hope. Take care, my friend. And you too as well. Hope has given us a little bit of faith, you two. If only Cortana was still here too. Don't worry about it, Optimus. At least we got the Matrix and their deaths did not die in vain. You're right.
Well, what do you think, Chris?
We've done our job, Jill. All we gotta do is just find a way to light this thing, I guess.
How do you plan to do that?
Well, I'm not really sure, but this thing's got enough power to revive Optimus, I can tell you that.
Yeah. A lot of power. Can I ask you something, Chris?
What?
Where did Alice die?
You're standing in it. This is where she died.
Oh,
That's okay. I'm pretty much over it now. We have this. That's all I can say. She told me something that nobody else did. You want to hear it?
What?
Death is just the beginning. Wait a minute.
What?
How do you know if that's gonna work, Chris? Listen, man, if it can revive you, we can revive Alice. I think he's right now, Chris. I think he went off the deep end about it. Well, listen, if this life source has enough power to make us living organisms, then may it just have the power to revive us all from the dead? You do make a good point of that. Chris, how do you know if this is going to work? Just have a little hope, Optimus. Just have a little hope. I'm down with that. Are you okay? Oh man, I don't feel so good. I'll be right back, guys. He's been acting like that since we came back. He's fine. I think he's just a little queasy from the battlefield. What the? Did that just come out of my...
You are gonna change on me now.
What the? What the? Alright, this is what I'm thinking here. We have this machine, which is a GameCube, of course, and we use the controller to use its power. And then, we just put the Matrix energy inside, and then it'll do it. Maybe we should go and get some more conduit systems. Maybe more power sources.
Yeah. Chris, I think we should mean more than just the Matrix's energy. What if it doesn't work? Maybe we should come prepared this time.
Maybe. But let's test it first. Just to be sure. So you know a lot about Alice now, huh?
Of course I do. But it's bothering me.
Why is that?
Chris has always been a good friend to me. And we've gotten closer and closer since. Does he have a connection with her?
Somehow he does. She is our hope for survival. You know that, right? Just gotta have a little hope, Jill.
Do you think she's coming back?
I don't know.
Alright, it's in. The energy's been transferred. Let's do this.
What was that? Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh?
Oh, it's nothing big. It just needs a little bit of
It needs a conduit system? Yes. You see the conduit system. The Matrix's power is not enough to boost into the GameCube system. And why is that? It'll overload. Oh, jeez. Why does everything have to overload like a computer or something?
So, what do we do now?
There's only one thing we can do. We find a lot of power sources, which will take days to do, and we don't have days. Or do we find a conduit? And where do we find that?
I think I know.
What, Jill?
There's only one person who has that power. And you're not gonna like what the next word comes out of my mouth.
Hey guys. What's up?
What?
What the?